What's going on YouTube? This is B-Boy Turk 1990 and I'm right here with my Chronojet deck profile. I finally finished this deck. So this is the time leap version before I get to do Zodiac Time Beasts later on. So without further ado, oh yeah, one more thing before I get with the deck profile. I'm taking this deck for my ARG local. That's gonna be on my locals tomorrow. So this is what my deck consists of. So for once, as always, your starter is Chrono Dragon. Simple. The Metago Phoenix combo, you get more attacks off of this, so definitely the best, a great starter for Gear Chronicle. Then I also play TikTok Worker. The drill. The Melon combo, time leap, and at the same time get her skill off. But you don't use him as a starter. You just bring him out when you have Melon. When you use Melon. Now, onto my grade 3s. I play 4 Chronojet Dragon G. Basically, he's from the new trial deck that came out before the Zodiac Time Beast trial deck. His skill is that on every continues during your turn, for every 2 face-up cards in your G zone, this unit gets 5k. And all of your Zodiac Time Beast rear guards get 1k. So basically, for any number of rear guards you have, they gain a certain amount of number for every 2. So basically, if you have 2 face-up, say you have 6 face-ups, so Chronojet Dragon G is gonna gain a 15k boost, while my rear guards are going to gain a 3k boost. And it's really good because his second skill is with the time leap. During your turn, when your Gear Dragon or Zodiac Time Beast unit strides on him, choose up to 1 card from your hand, call it to the rear, and then you get to time leap one of your rear guards. You can even time leap the one you just called. So most of the time, if you have Ulratar and you stride over with him, if it's a Gear Dragon or a Zodiac Time Beast, you time leap that Ulratar. Simple as that. Yeah. 2 foils. Love it. Then I play 3 regular Chronojet Dragons. I usually use them for stride fodder, but if I don't have Chronojet Dragon G, I would ride into him first. Then when I stride on him, I get to spin one of my opponent's units when you get stride on with cost of 1 counter blast. And when this unit attacks the Vanguard until the end of the battle, this unit gets 5k and your opponent cannot call grade 1s or greater from the hand to the Guardian Circle. That's basically if you have the, the Chrono Dragon next stage. Yeah, next stage turns. Although usually I'll be on Chronojet Dragon G because I get bigger, 1 and 2. I get more units in my rear guards, like the Zodiac Time Beast, like another one of him on the field, a bigger boost. But if I don't have, this is a backup basically. So that's my grade 3s. On to my grade 2s. Okay, I play 1, 2, 3, 4 History Maker Dragons. Basically, the one that you counterblast 1, you just time leap any unit as he attacks the Vanguard. Easy peasy. Helps with a lot of combos. This card is what make the combos of attacking more keep going. So you really do want to play 4 of him. Next I play 1, 2, 3 Upstream Dragons because it's upstream. You get the TikTok Worker combo, get a grade 3, which usually I get the Chronojet Dragon G in the rear guard circle, and plus you get to search a grade 1 after he attacks, so when he goes back, simple, don't need to explain more. Next I play 2 Calibums because good early game, get rid of their starter, especially or cards like Laurel, if they ever have them on the field, you definitely should play Calibum. And then 2 Delayed Blazers because I get to time leap any rear guard, my grade 2 rear guards, And his first skill is that when your other unit placed on rear from your deck due to timely, if you have a Chronojet Vanguard with Chronojet in its card name, this unit gets 2k at the end of the turn. And if he gets placed on the rear guard, I get to, if I have a grade 4 Chronojet, I get to timely choose any of my grade 2 rear guards, and I timely it. So if I can find my third Calibum, I'll replace one of him for a Calibum. So, but right now I think 2 is working for me. So that's my grade 2s. Onto my grade 1s. The last 4 are like a mix, but as always, 4 Arlims. It's really necessary. You need them. Then 3 Stride Enablers, because Stride Enablers, and you don't even need to play 4 anymore, because you just only Chronojets. 3 Melum. These are the originals, not the reprints. But yes, we all know some lover, others hater. The TikTok worker combo with Melum, you get more combos off of the attack, get more attacks with her and TikTok worker. So then I play 1 Casualty Dragon. So just for to give power to my units when he's placed on the rear guard circle. Usually it's like a second to last turn. I did like a Gear Groovy or a Gear Groovy turn or something like that. I'm not sure. It's one of the strides I use, but I do give 2k to one of my rear guards that's still standing, and it gains power. But also if it hits the unit I gave the power, if it hits, I get to time leap the unit. So usually I would time leap him, since I would get him out by the time leap with Chrono Dragon or any grade 0. 1 GG upstream. No need to say more. 1 takeaway dragon. I was playing 2, but I realized it's not helping too much and it gets clunky. So I took 1 out for another card I will talk about next. So with 1 takeaway, it's really good. It helps you a lot. Recycle your whole drop zone back to your deck so you can heal more, pull more triggers out, etc. etc. So definitely a good card to play. And this new card I said I replaced 1 takeaway is a 1 Steam Maiden Meshkia. I usually bring her out in time leap on the first stride with the Metallica Phoenix for when I do Chronojet. So that way I give my Chronojet Dragon that comes out on the field the 4k boost so he can attack, so my opponent can drop more guard. Really good card. Definitely play 1. That's my grade 1s. Now onto my triggers. I placed 4 Chronojet crits and 4 regular crits, so 8 crits in general. That's basic. 2 draws, soul, and give unit 3k. 2 Urwatar stands, because this one increases your hand 1 and 2 really good timely target. And 4 heals, because heals are heals in G Gardens. And yes, this is not the Uluru ones, unfortunately, but that's fine. As long as I have heal triggers, I could care that too. Now onto my strides. I play 1 Interdimensional Beast Metallica Phoenix. We all pretty much, I don't have to explain too much about him. It's just that first turn stride, you time leap Chrono Dragon, flip any other of your units except Ragnar Clock or what's his name? Chrono Dragon next stage, because you want to use those. You actually want to use Chrono Dragon next stage on the next stride. And also this is good just to flip over your leftover Sabreeze or any other unit that you don't use or wouldn't need to use. Most of the time Sabreeze, if they didn't play the Gear 2 game on you. Next I play 2 Gear Groovies, because you only need 2. And also it's a skill. He's very amazing. I love Gear Groovy. Skill is the first act skill. Choose a face down. So basically persona flip him and choose any of your Gear Dragon that has an auto ability that are face up, and he gets those skills. Very awesome. Second skill, they are both once per turn. So the second skill is also once per turn. At GB3, yes, GB3. Choose a face down card from your G zone, flip it face up, and he gains 5k. So usually, most of the time, I will flip the Ragnar clock after I use so basically I go Tycho Phoenix, Chrono Dragon next stage, then I do Gear Groovy. After I'll be at GB 4 or 5, one of those two. But yeah, but still he's really great. I love Gear Groovy. Enough said. The one before his predecessor, I played 3 X stages. Yeah, these two are the GRs, and this is the rare reprint. That's fine with me. Anyways, he's still amazing. You definitely want to play him. 3, you don't need to play 4 now, only just 3, because you got next Gear Groovy. So his skill, so we all know his skill, but I will explain to those who have never played, who ever heard of Gear Chronicle, it's based, or just got new to this game. It's you counterblast 1, persona flip him, and discard 3. After he attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, you flip, you take him out, restand the Vanguard, basically. So you get to attack more. Still great. Next, 2 Ragnar clocks, because 1, you stops grade 0s and you gain a crit if you have more units. If you have more G units, you gain a crit, and your opponent cannot guard with grade 0s. Even though perfect guard is still viable, but you basically drop a perfect guard, especially if you did the Gear Groovy next turn. They basically drop a perfect guard just to get attacked again. So yeah, 2 Ragnar clocks. I play 2 warp drives because I am thinking of playing the Chronos Command Revolutions, but I don't have a regular Chronos Command, so right now this is just taking their place. But still a great card. I love him. It's a good extending of your combos first, but not a first turn stride. More like maybe a 5th turn stride or more. I'm not sure. 1 Fate Rider, because I spin my opponent's units and give one of my units a boost. Simple. 1 Sea Breeze, so they play in a grade 2 game, you get to GB 1 faster. So that's my regular strides. My G guards, I play 2 Uluru. Simple. You gotta play Uluru, bring the triggers back, a trigger and a normal unit back. 1 Rafana, big 10k shield. And one of my favorite G guards for the Gear Chronicle is 1 Heteroground Dragon. His skill basically is, if you G guard with him, you Soul Blast 1. You get to, it's basically Denial Griffin, but instead of destroying him, it goes back to your deck, and they had to pick a new card to take its place. And if they hit like a trigger or something, it's super hilarious. So this is my Chronojet Time Leap deck that I finally finished building. Next deck build, once I get my last drag driver Luward, I'm going to do my deck profile of the Luward Shadow Paladins, and then hopefully when I can pick up a Thavas, I'm going to do the Thavas deck profile. So, and also I heard the Revival set is out, but I'm not sure if I'm going to pick up anything from Revival set because I basically have everything. But if I do, I'm mostly looking for is just Lambros and the Aura Geyser, most likely. So this is B-Boy Turok 1990 saying deuces, and wish me luck on my ARG tomorrow.